Since playing Fields of Mystria, a great game that you should definitely check out, no sponsor, it has a rancher skill, separate to farming, and this got me thinking, I've never used the ranching perks in Stardew, so can you beat Stardew Valley while only making money from animals or animal related products? Let's find out. I'll start by using all of my energy, chopping and clearing my farm, and then planting my acquired seeds, petting my animals, and filling up the haystack. Now, gifts and quests are obviously allowed, so I focus on them for now. I talk to some NPCs, and forage for the rest of the day. The next day, there is usually a quest, so I take a look at it, and try to complete it for a bit of extra cash. Fishing up 3 anchovies, nice. I foraged around and went fishing, reached level 2 fishing, and still didn't get my 3 anchovies. I fished in an area with rarer fish, making them less likely, but I wanted to gain some more experience. I spent the next day talking to every NPC, checking the trash, before finishing the anchovy quest and gaining some money. As I picked up the dried starfish, I could gain extra money to buy another chicken. On day 4, I finished talking to everyone and chopped a lot of trees, ready for salmon berries, as forage level 4 gives 2 berries per harvest, and for building more coops and barns. The mines open up, and the community centre is available to read today. I have bad luck, so I mined to floor 5 and finished chopping up my farm afterwards. I chose to chop trees and feed myself the seeds to maximise my time. I did get lucky with an autumn bounty in the trash, so I saved this as a gift to Lewis on his birthday, the 7th. My carrots become available and more quests are available. I decide to focus on foraging at first and then mining, managing to get to floor 20 after running out of energy and using bombs with a bit of luck. On Sunday I gift Lewis and get 3 hearts and find another quest for Willie. He wants a carp and a topaz, so I fish for the carp and reset floor 20 until I get a topaz. Using the money I'm able to buy another chicken. The eggs sell for 50 gold each, and this can vary with quality, but 200 G a day is enough to save for a barn. Lewis can now gift me money and my coop is filled. I've been watering my crops to gain experience and complete the first community centre quest to speed up the process. I have decent luck, so I focus on the mines getting to floor 40 and smelting some iron and copper. I'm lucky enough to get a forest sword and I'm close to getting 60 insects. I run out of energy and head back to the farm to fill up my chest of community centre stuff and chop some trees. I sort of forgot what I was doing, so I wandered around and picked up a quest, went to the mines, get some iron, foraged around. Not a complete waste, but kind of was. I was more focused the next day. I went down to floor 55 in the mines after realising it was a very lucky day and managed to make a lot of iron and copper ready for my mayonnaise and sprinklers tomorrow. I only need 4 mayo machines for now, and the coop is so close. As cheese machines aren't available until level 6, I may as well focus on coops for now. I did receive a quest to slay dust sprites, and I was going to kill them anyway for coal, so it's an easy grand there. After selling my new mayonnaise, I make enough money to build another coop and donate a bunch to the museum to get more cauliflower seeds. Make some more sprinklers, mine to level 60, leaving myself enough to make 5 more sprinklers tomorrow. And today is the egg festival. I should go, considering that's how I make my money, but it's a lucky day, so I head to the mines and get to floor 75 and make more sprinklers. I'm making 1,000 gold a day now. The next day I plant a bunch more spring seeds, make 8 more sprinklers to finish my initial planting area. I make it to floor 80, getting enough gold for a bar, and chopping more trees and enough wood for another coop. I'll have enough money for 4 more chickens, increasing my money to 2,000 a day in 2 days' time. Marnie doesn't work, so I'll be back on Wednesday to buy the chickens. I finish the crab pot bundle and check my blacksmith area and head to the mines, get an emerald and finish the bundles, opening the mine carts, going forward. It's salmonberry season, so I spend a few days foraging and then mining to prepare for quality sprinklers in the future, and killing dust sprites for con. George wants an amethyst, so I oblige and chop down all the trees I can chop for wood to continue my ranch empire. I built my third coop and got 2 chickens. It's raining so often I should probably fish, but it won't help me. I'd like the animal crackers in the future though, so maybe. I spend a few days clearing out my whole farm for wood and the trees from the valley, saving money for more chickens. Upgrade my axe and finish a few quests. Mayonnaise sells for pretty good money, and now I have 9 chickens. I do want to get my fishing level up so I can get animal crackers towards the end. I have finally made that decision. So I'm going to use the fishing mod to make it easier for myself. It keeps the normal fish bite rate and fish with the same amount of treasure chests. It just fishes for me so I can kick back and watch TV. I jumped from level 3 to level 6 after the first day, and on the second I got to level 7, probably close to level 8. My axe is ready and I build my 4th coop and get 12 chickens. So I could build a coop every day, which means I need to upgrade the coop after this and move on to barns. Using my new axe, clear out the hardwood stumps, get some mahogany seeds, meaning hardwood is no longer a problem as I have tree fertilizer. I left my crops until the end of spring so I could make some spring seeds to keep my tiles watered for the next day. It's a rainy day. I could catch the legend by making Dish of the Sea or build a barn or get some cows. What am I talking about? I'll just do it all. It's not like the legend is difficult to catch, right? Yeah, a bit unlucky. It's not important. I've done what I needed. I chose Rancher as this is kind of the whole point. At the start of summer, I planted all my wild seeds, my melon seed, starfruit seed, before taking care of my animals and starting to make mayo. I forage and chop for trees all day. I started the building of my first barn yesterday, and today I finished my summer forageables to plant 30 summer seeds. Complete a couple of wizard quests in the mines and realise it's a lucky day, so I run to floor 100 for the star drop. I have 5,000 to buy my chickens and cows. Ready for farming level 6. I buy my chickens and cow and hop over here to get the golden scythe. I make more mayo machines to improve the speed of my money making and get a silo started, finally. The scythe has a higher rate of hay production, and I would quite like a weapon with a haymaker ability. Have to go back to the mines. Today I grab my axe and check out the secret woods. Really need to get stone. I'm making 5,000 per day now, but I have to constantly invest into animals and buildings to make even more. We're lucky enough to get green rain the day after planting mahogany seeds. I spend the day cutting grass and getting seeds for planting. I fill my barn with all my new animals, with my new money, and farm some stone for my coop upgrade. Killing enough monsters to get to level 6 combat. Plant more seeds and chop down all of my trees. Get a steady supply of hardwood and create a little area for my animals. I increase my farm area and continue to forage, chopping trees to increase the area for my animals, moving my coops around to keep everyone in one area. Feels like I've been chopping trees for weeks, and I'm still at level 8 forage. 7,000 a day now, which is cool. Over the next week I continue building large coops and making money, spending the rest of my time either fishing or foraging or mining for stone to increase my levels and my supply. Midsummer I have 3 large coops and soon I'll have a large barn. I have level 8 farming, mining, fishing level 9, level 8 farming, mining and fishing, level 9 foraging, level 6 combat. Making about 12,000 a day now. This is just like playing an investment game. I'm tempted to get an iron pick and buy the bus to head straight for the chance for auto petters and auto grabbers, but if you get level 10 farming and buy them, then finish Jojo, you can buy as many auto petters as you want. They are, however, very expensive. I fill my coops with chickens and wait for the dinosaur to be hatched. I get one duck just for the duck feathers and build another silo. I have enough for a large barn. I use the fishing mod to speed up the fishing levels and keep up my farming. I made 17,000 yesterday. Nice. Buying pigs won't ever be worth it at this point, so chickens and cows all the way until late game. I started on my steel pickaxe, continued fishing and collecting money. I need stone to keep building, unfortunately. I managed to get to level 9 farming and 10 fishing and mining. Tomorrow's building. As I'm close to level 9 foraging, I chop a bunch of trees and forage around while gathering stone ready for the deluxe barn tomorrow. I fill my barn, getting 1 goat, sheep and pig, and upgrading my last coop to large. I get my cheese presses and mayo machines while focusing on leveling up my skills, making sure to buy a seed from the travelling cart for a future star drop. By the end of summer, I have 9 farming, mining and foraging, 10 fishing and 7 in combat. So far I've made 210,000 gold. On the first of fall, I make a seed maker and use the common mushrooms to gain more fall seeds and forage around for my forageables, completing the fall bundle, plant all of my fall seeds. I spend some time mining stone on the elevator floors for speed and sort out my animals at 5 o'clock when they go to bed, making petting and collecting very easy. I grab and sell most of my products in time, but failed to collect some, making decent profit today. Deluxe coops or bus. I'll check how much money I could make by the end of the year and see. At 17k a day, it should be okay. I wanted to have 1 of each animal building, so I got a deluxe coop. However, it is better to have 3 coops than 1 deluxe coop. Special request board is up now, and I choose to kill dust sprites as I need a higher combat level, and it gives more money than eggs. In fact, it would cost me a lot of money to do that one. I need about 15,000 more experience in mining to get to level 10, so I head to the mines to collect gold and iron to make more bombs, ready for diving into skull caverns. I need to get to Ginger Island early to get this last animal type available, and to get a weapon with the Haymaker ability. Also need some iridium for the boat itself. I'm resigned to go to the Joja route, as I'm trying very hard to get to level 10 in all skills, but I need about 30,000 combat experience, and the volcano and skull caverns provide the most. The next day I buy crystallarium and the lightning rod to grant me the ability to produce jades. Not like it's going to help me much. I need the bus ready by Sunday. I've been heading to the secret woods to gain more hardwood, mahogany seeds and forage XP every day, and I'm chopping all my trees every day to finally finish off foraging. If I ever need money, I can always sell some animals. I finish foraging and farming, grabbing the lumberjack and shepherd but I think Coopmaster is better for me. I have a bunch of money now, even after getting to the bus, so now I think it's time to head to the desert. Grab a coconut and a cactus fruit, and swap my diamonds and rubies for espressos and spicy eels. I get pretty unlucky and overwhelmed with my weak weapon, so I reset and get down to floor 26 and head home for my 10k the next day. Thank you, Mr. Chi. I didn't make any money, but I got 22 iridium, which is pretty lucky without stairs. I take care of my animals and sell everything I can for a bit more money, and head to the community centre for donating what I can. I get a star drop tea and some other goodies. Then head to Joja to buy the membership. I reset to kill dust sprites and do a little mining. Today is Sunday. It's time to head to the skull caverns and get as far down as possible to get the rest of my iridium needed and kill as many enemies as I can. Get to floor 59, get a bit overwhelmed, still no prismatic shards, but I get to sell some of my stuff as I got home early enough. I have enough for the greenhouse. My barn is still underway, so I'll make an oil maker and kill dust sprites. Made 18,000 today. Enough for the bridge repair. I continue killing dust sprites until I finish the Slayer goal and making money. So the next day I have 19,000, one short of the last upgrade, but it's a Wednesday. May as well head to the caverns with a lucky ring and a burglar ring to kill enemies and gain combat XP. I buy the last community centre upgrade donation from Joja and get ready for Ginger Island. I choose robins, hardwood, as I know there's hardwood on Ginger Island and that will compensate for my lack of trees. I'll be able to go to the island on the 13th, so I have a month and a half to get everything finished. But it rains, delaying me by one more day. I will say that this challenge could be easier if you just stick to chickens, but I want every animal type and animal crackers to be perfectly prepared for a second year, even if I don't actually do it. I named my horse 48 Productions after a speedrunner, challenge runner, and just a really nice guy. I head to make my money and head to Skull Caverns. But there's a few enemies there. There are very few enemies spawning, so I reset the lava floors in the mines to kill void sprites or spirits for good enough XP. I head to Ginger Island, set down some gems and grab enough walnuts to open the farm and plant my wheat and melons. Go back to the valley to complete the hardwood quest, exchange jades and farm void spirits or sprites. Tomorrow is the important day. I need to get a truffle from my pig, make a rain totem, grab the flute block and then head to Ginger Island. I head straight to the volcano to get to the end and grab my free prismatic shard for the galaxy sword. However, I get a dwarven sword and I just keep going. I get a few walnuts and make it through very quickly with a lot of chests. Combine my lucky and burglar ring and I'm waiting for a hot Java ring for speed. Open up the dig site and blow open the cave, allowing Professor Snail to open up the museum. He is the most important character in the game. I donate the bat and frog, grab a tent, grab some walnuts before sleeping. I collect some walnuts and open up some muscle geodes before realizing I'm stuck. I can't get out of the beach. I check the warp totems and see the mountain totem is possible for me to make, so I make an iron bar, chop some wood while I wait, making space for an artifact spot in the future. I warp to the mountains and get some high value or high energy replenishing or rare items from various categories to win the competition easily. Spinning to win a star drop and everything else, I sort out my animals and head to bed. I realise you need 5 pine resin for a rain totem, so waste of my time. Today I can grab the auto grabbers and top up my animals. I make almost 40k a day now and get lucky with the prismatic slime. No, I can use the monster musk to increase the amount of enemies. Time for Ginger Island. Get through the volcano pretty easily, getting to level 9 combat and a few walnuts before upgrading my sword and hoeing up a snake vertebrae and clearing out the weeds. Tomorrow I will reset the day. I will check the dig site, the boulders, muscle geodes and items. I need to check first before clearing out the ones that give me good items. I get through the volcano to get the last of the walnuts and some more kills before warping back home to make some more musk and return tomorrow to Ginger Island for a golden coconut. I'm so close to the last upgrade now. I just need to spend a day sifting and fishing in the dig site. I'm lucky enough to get what I need, but still no golden coconut. In doing so, I unlock the resort. So when it rains I can grab 5 more walnuts, but I don't need to. I may need to unlock the island trader for infinite golden coconuts, making it easier to obtain the skull, getting me an egg. I am trying to befriend Shane, probably too late, but getting one of every animal should be a priority now. I spend the day killing enemies, using the monster mask and gaining the speed ring from the monster slayer quest. Kill enough enemies to make the iridium band, and now I am almost completely kitted out. Don't need fishing, don't need panning, Don't even need to chop. I only need these tools from now on. I head to the volcano to kill as many enemies as I can while getting through. I was hoping to find a hot Java ring, but nothing yet. I did find a prismatic shard and upgraded my galaxy sword into a haymaker with 3 rubies infused. Please give me a golden coconut. Same bad luck today. However, after killing the first tiger slime, I reached level 10 combat. Nice. I managed to get about 2,000 experience, but I need 10,000 for the animal crackers. I obtained the warrants from the mermaid, the pirate area, and I got the last document which had an ostrich egg. So close. Just a goddamn golden coconut. Finally, a golden coconut. I was so sick of walking around slowly, I went to the desert to get more coconuts and get more spicy eels, espressos. I exchanged my 20 emeralds for cheese. Nice. I wonder what a gem only playthrough would look like. I made some more presses for later and attempted to find more earth crystals but got nothing. The next day I realised it's the Halloween festival and I can't go to the island. I head to the mines and kill the duggies, collect earth crystals to make more mayo machines. My shed is built, so I set up an animal artisan creation section. Just need the ectoplasm quest to complete the setup. I also need some extra barns. I can sell my pig now as it's useless. I head to the island to get some golden coconuts, but learn that I need to open the first coconut before I can trade. I take the boat 3 times today. Oops. I get 5 more golden coconuts and exchange them for my prize, the fossilized skull. This completes the island museum, allowing me to build ostrich egg incubators. I buy an auto petter and get 40 artifacts donated and gems donated. Now it's winter. I almost have everything I need. I need more experience to gain animal crackers, doubling the production from ostriches. I need 20 more artifacts to get the void chicken. I need 8 hearts with Shane to get the blue chickens. This is unlikely unless he is my secret Santa though. In winter I have a few tasks to finish before I can call this challenge complete. I sort out some of my animal products before heading to Clint and open enough geodes to get over 60 donated artifacts. Give a gift to Shane, upgrade my barn to a large and head back to my animals and walk to the desert to get some easy experience. I received the key today and then sorted out my animals before heading to Skull Caverns to finally get Mastery level 1, allowing me to get animal crackers. I've only ever gotten animal crackers from hoeing up artifacts. I went to care for my animals and get the quest from the wizard. Then head to the sewers for 2 void eggs and a star drop. I grab the quest item and make some void mayo, then head to the witch's hut to finish the quest. I see some cutscenes with Shane and get to see his struggles. I pour water on him. Apparently I'm not very nice. Every day in winter, I have to focus on my animals and turn everything into mayo or cheese, while topping hay and upgrading my barn's future ostriches. I enter the 100 walnut room and see I have 16% completion, meaning 41 million to 100% the game. Within the rules of this challenge, less if I build and craft everything possible, the best method I have at my disposal is fishing. I've done too many fishing challenges, so I'll use a mod to fish for me while I watch TV. Using a treasure bobber and bait to speed up the catches, eventually I managed to get an animal cracker after a couple of days of fishing. I still need more, so I'm going to go back and do more fishing while watching TV. I get 2 more in the next day, so now I can just focus on my animals and sleep. Ostrich eggs make 10 mayos, giving the most amount of money possible from 1 animal, given an animal cracker. I have enough for 4 ostriches right now, but could get more. Today I get the ectoplasm quest and head to the Squid Fest to get the book and some treasure, hoping for more animal crackers. The next day I head to Skull Caverns to finish my Mastery XP gain for the artifact spots, golden mystery boxes and mystic trees. My ostrich lays 1 egg every week, so I could make a lot of ostriches. I spent time collecting treasure troves, fishing and incubating ostriches. I did some quests. I got to the Friendship 101 friendship book to increase the chances of getting blue chickens before the end of the year, but I get Vincent as my secret Santa, so not in year 1 unfortunately. I continue sorting out all my animals until I make my million. Now it would be a waste of time until I have enough ostriches. I focus on making my time a bit easier and doing some cheat quests such as gifting 50 gifts. Given how much crap I have, this one is easy. After spending some time gaining friendships and crafting everything while taking care of my animals for money, by the end of year 5 I had the warp totems and the golden clock at 87%. At the beginning of year 7, I had made enough money to get perfection. And that's it. It's a long road to perfection, but it took about 7 years with animals only. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Be good to yourselves and to others, and I'll see you in the next one.